Brownies, these rich chocolate bites of heaven, are a classic dessert, one that every chocoholic loves, and our recipe is melt in your mouth perfection. On Just Add Sugar, we're bringing you some of our favorite sugary recipes that are sure to tempt and delight any sweet tooth. Now, brownies are one of our all-time favorite desserts, and while they're not as glamorous as a layer cake, macaroons, or a decked-out spread of decorated sugar cookies, stay tuned to learn how to make them the centerpiece of your next dessert table with a few easy tips. All right, so first you're gonna start by preheating your oven to 375 degrees. Next, melt the butter in a medium saucepan over a medium-low heat. Now you want the butter to really get hot because this is what's gonna melt the chocolate. So just when it starts to sizzle, I'm gonna take it off the heat, and then I'm gonna add the chocolate. And you just wanna make sure that all of the chocolate gets submerged into that butter so that it can melt. So now we're gonna combine the eggs, vanilla, and salt into our stand-up mixer. Now, if you don't have a stand-up mixer, use a hand mixer because we're gonna be doing a lot of whipping and you don't wanna get a hand cramp or something. And then I'm gonna beat this on a medium-high speed. Great. Now that that's incorporated, now we're gonna slowly add our sugar, and you're gonna keep mixing it for about 10 minutes. So I'm just gonna do a little bit at a time until it's nice and light and airy. Great. Now this is what's gonna give it that melt in your mouth texture. It's light, it's airy, and now we're gonna add the chocolate. So I'm just gonna make sure that all those chocolate pieces have melted. Now you're gonna do this very slowly, low speed until it's smooth. Be sure to scrape down the edges to make sure all that chocolate is incorporated into your batter. So now we're going to add our flour. Now you want to make sure that you sift your flour before you add it so it mixes in evenly. And I'm just going to do a little bit at a time on the lowest speed, just until the flour is absorbed. You don't want to overmix it. Ah, there it is. All right, look at this chocolatey batter. So good. I'm just gonna spray our baking pan with a little bit of non-stick cooking spray. And then pour our batter into our prepared pan. Oh my gosh, this batter is so thick and decadent. And then just smooth it out with your spatula. And then we're gonna bake this for about 35 minutes or until the top has cracked, and when we insert a toothpick, it comes out clean. All right, so my brownies have been cooling. I cannot wait to give them a try. Oh my God, these are so good. They're light, but they're still rich and decadent. Oh, now, I also promised you that I was gonna show you a few gorgeous decorating tips to really take these brownies to a whole new level. First is a classic presentation, a little dusting of powdered sugar and raspberries and a sprig of fresh mint. So beautiful, and it really just gives these brownies an elegant twist. Now, for all you peanut butter fans, we know that chocolate and peanut butter go together just like milk and cookies. So I have a creamy peanut butter frosting. I'm gonna put a scoop right on top. I'm using a little ice cream or a cupcake scoop to make it look like ice cream. And then we're just gonna put crushed peanuts right on top as garnish. And finally, this is a play on my favorite Oreos, birthday cake Oreos. We're just gonna add a little cookies and cream to these brownies by frosting them with a frosting that I made with crushed up Oreos. And I'm just gonna top it just like this. Then, to enhance that birthday cake flavor, sprinkles. And then we're just gonna top it with half of the birthday cake Oreo because I ate the other half. But look how gorgeous this is with all the colors. I love this. So next time you're thinking of the perfect dessert to take to a party, or if you're baking up a batch of sweet treats already for your friends, try these gooey, scrumptious, melt-in-your-mouth brownies. I'm Brandy, thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Pop Sugar.